I don't know.
Hello.
Wait, I need to rename myself.
Yeah, baby.
Long time,
Going like 40 minutes, right?
Hi.
I'm already reading
Hi,
the
Freya. Hi, Lena.
Hi, Miss Fortune.
okay.
Hi, Faith.
Yeah, the meeting is starting now.
Hey. Thanks, Faith. You were able to make it.
Yay.
Axel,
Hey.
Yeah.
found Gary.
No.
Oh no.
Box.
Okay.
Okay, let me jot down the all here, and then we'll get started. I have Addie, Laura, Andres, Ava,
Stop it, Ollie.
I have Faith, I wrote down Nora twice, I have Svea, I have Alina, there comes Owen, Sean, I believe I have Miles there, I have Sasha, Joey, Sam, Eden, Carissa, Axel. Axel, did you get a haircut?
Yeah.
How'd you get a haircut?
My mom cut it for me.
Oh, wow, she did a really nice job.
Yeah.
Maybe she could do mine. I am desperate for a haircut.
Just ask your husband to do it for you.
Yes, I should. I should ask Mr. Fortune to give me a haircut. We'll see. I don't
My
know.
mom did it for me, and she did pretty good for me, Morgan, and my dad. So
Yeah, really? Okay.
and my dad did. We need a pencil and paper for this.
Axel,
Well,
Yeah.
that's the
I
thing.
got it at Northside Park.
What?
It's Fortune.
Yes.
You could just put your hair in 2 even ponytails and then cut.
I've considered that. I've seen that method. I've considered doing it myself. I think it's long enough I could reach to just do it myself.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be patient.
I've
Yeah.
seen people do it, and they turns out they cut it way too short.
Yes, that's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, I've seen.
So,
Maybe
I'm pretty sure that will happen.
you can like put like a rubber band there and then another rubber band,
yeah,
and you can cut like
I've seen that
Like
method. I've
the
watched
rubber
videos of that.
Like if you just like make yourself like a wig, then you just do like that.
Yeah, I've considered it, but I'm hopeful that the hairstylist will be able to start taking appointments again in June, and I think I can wait until June. If it goes much more, though, I'm gonna have to take matters into my own hands. Okay. Anyway, I'm so glad to see all of you. So I'm gonna mute you so that I can make sure I have everybody's attention. And I'm gonna allow you to unmute yourselves, but try to remember that if things are busy at your house and it's noisy in the background, you'll wanna stay on mute so we can all hear. So this is gonna be an interesting lesson because some of you have already had the lesson on the pegboard with factors. Can you just raise your hand if you've had the factors lesson on the pegboard? And that would be with the green pegs where we said, let's get 18 pegs. Can we make 18 out of 2s? Can we make 18 out of 3s? Okay, so Alina and Nora and Faith and Miles needed that lesson. Everyone else, Owen, did you have that lesson on factors that I'm describing? Yes, okay, good. And Carissa, how about you? I feel like you had it, yes, okay.
Oh, no, I had the lesson.
You did have it, oh good, okay. Raise your hands, put your hands up where I can see it if you did have that lesson.
I had the lesson.
Alina had it, okay. Okay, great. So many of you had that. Your hands can come down. Great. But I'm gonna quickly review by attempting here to share my screen. Okay, and can you see my white screen now? Yes, right, nod your heads or give me a thumbs up if you can see this white screen right here. Okay, great. So we're just gonna review factors for a second. Factors are the numbers that make up other numbers. So if I had the pegboard here, I would get 12 green pegs, and I would see, can I make 12 out of 2s? So there's 2, there's another 2, another 2, another 2, another 2, another 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have successfully made 12 out of 2s. So you could say that 2 is a factor of 12. What else can I make 12 out of?
Four.
I can make 12. Sasha, what were you going to say?
6.
6. Yes, so in the same way that I made 12 out of 2s, I can also make 12 out of 4. I can make 12 out of 6. And what else? Alina?
3.
3. Yes. Okay. So these are all factors of 12. You know what else is a factor of 12? Could I make 12 out of 1s?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely, I could.
And
However,
12.
I could, yes, I could also make it out of 12s. Yes, good. But when we're talking about factors, we don't really want to play with 1 very much. Why not? Why wouldn't I want to pay attention to that 1?
You can make anything out of 1.
Addie.
Because you can literally make 1 out of, you can literally use 1 to make any number.
Exactly.
So you already know that's literally all the numbers.
1 is a factor of every single number, right, Sam? That's what you were saying too. 1 is a factor of every single number because any number can be made out of 1 and itself. So we are not going to pay a lot of attention to 1. I'm gonna try to get rid of it. I'm sorry, my select is not great. Okay. So the way we would write this down. Nope. Ah. I'm not very good with my computer here. Let me go ahead and get rid of these. And that. And that's one of my green dots. Let me put my green dot back. Okay, so I could say the factors of 12 are 2, 3. I like to put them in numerical order. 4 and 6. Because I can make 12 out of 2s. I can make 12 out of 3s. I can make 12 out of 4s. And I can make 12 out of 6s. So those are the factors of 12. Okay, any questions about that? That is a review for most of you. Yes, Nora.
I actually did have a lesson on this. Like I just
Excellent. Great, good. I got to
had it
more
with Adina and Sam and Adam.
Excellent. I thought I got to more of you than that. Okay, good. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so then we're going to move on to the next concept, which is prime factors. Now, some of you had this on the pegboard. This is where I've kind of tried to make it look like our pegboard here. This is where we started with a card at the top that gave us a number to work with. And so I'm starting with 12. And you can see that I have 110 and 2 units here. I'm pretending these are my pegs, okay? So I want to start with 2. I always want to start with 2. And I want to see, can I make 12 out of 2s? What do you guys think?
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put a 2 here. And if I make 12 out of 2s, how many 2s will I need? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
6.
6. So another way to think about that is 12 divided by 2 would make 6. So I'm going to put 6 pegs down here. Okay? So now I have 6 pegs. And again, I want to start, now I want to factor that 6. I want to find the first factor in that 6. And the first one would, I'm not going to try 1 because we all know I can make 6 out of 1. Can I make 6 out of 2s?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
And if I make 6 out of 2s, how many 2s will I need?
3.
3.
So I'm going to put 3 pegs down here. Okay, so now I've broken my 12 down to a 3. I want to factor that 3. Can I make this 3 out of 2s?
No.
No, I cannot. So I'm going to go up to my next factor, which is 3. Can I make this 3 out of 3s?
Yes. Yes.
I sure can. And if I make that 3 out of 3s, how many 3s will it take?
1.
1. So I have, oops, that was supposed to be green. Still getting used to my my pen situation here. Okay, so I have just 1 left, and that's where I stop. So what I have learned is that my prime factors of 12 are 2 times 2 times 3. Now let's talk about this word prime. We have not reviewed that concept yet. But I think most of you have had the lesson on prime factors with me. What makes a factor prime? Who can tell me? Where's Adam? Adam, what makes a factor prime?
You can't make the number.
Well, you can make it, but the only way to make it
is by 1.
With 1 in itself. Yes. So 2 is prime because the only way I can make 2
Is out of 1.
Out of 1 times 2. There's no other way to make it. Same with 3. The only way to make 3 is 1 times 3 times 1. Would 4 be a prime factor?
No.
Because I know I can make 12 out of 4s, right? But 4 is not a prime factor. Why?
Because you can make 2. Because you can make 2. You can make 2 with the 2.
Yes.
You can make it 2 times 2.
1 times 4, but I can also make it with 2 times 2. So then 4 would not be a prime factor. And when we're talking about prime factors, we want to break this number down to only its prime factors. Okay? How about 5? Is 5 a prime factor?
No.
Yes.
Because you can make 2 together. Prime.
Yeah, 5 I can make with 1 times 5. Is there another way to make 5?
2 plus 3.
No.
Nope, there isn't. So 5 is a prime factor, but what about 6?
No, it's no prime.
Not prime.
6 would not be prime because we can make 6 with 1 times 6, but we can also make it with 2 times
2
3.
times 3.
Good. Okay, let's do another one like this real quick. Seeing if my eraser works a little better than my.
I kind of miss school because I want to do prime factors.
Oh, I know. I'm going to give you some stuff. I'm just going to do one more like this on my pretend pegboard, and then I'm going to show you something you can do at home that I think you will really enjoy. Okay? Maybe I showed you already. I don't know. Okay, let's do 18. By the way, when you get back to school, I want to see a lot of practice with this on the pegboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I've got my 110, I've got my 8 units. And again, we want to always start with 2. Can 18 be made out of 2s?
Yes.
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 Yes, it can. How many 2s will it take?
9.
Sorry, somebody got kicked out here. It will take 9. I'm going to run out of room here. Ah! No! One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now I have 9. Can 9 be made out of 2s?
Yes.
No.
No.
No. So we try 3. Can 9 be made out of 3s?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
It can. And how many will be left? If you take 9.
3.
You're supposed to be working.
3.
Alexa, TV off.
1, 2,
Don't cry.
3.
Not time.
Just a second, guys. Okay. So now I have 3 on my pegboard. Can 3 be made out of 2s?
No.
No. Can 3 be made out of 3s?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And if I make that 3 out of 3s, how much will be left?
1.
1. And that's where we
yeah.
stop. When we get down to 1, we stop. Okay. So then I can see my prime factors, which I'm just going to write as PF now.
PF.
Prime factors are 2 times 3 times 3. And the way that you check your work is you multiply these back together. And I like to go from left to right when I do this because it's a little quicker. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. Oh, you know what I forgot to write here?
One more, you want to start with?
Rewrite this.
Also, you could also start from 2 because it would be 6, and then 6 times 3 would equal 18.
Yes, you could do it that way. So I forgot to write CF of 18 is 2 times 3 times 3. So yeah, you could go this way. You could go 2 times 3 is 6 times 3 is
18.
So that's how you're going to check your work.
I'm telling you what to do. Come build a farm.
Okay, so if you have, oops. Oh, for Pete's sake. Just gonna move that over. Okay, if you have colored pencils, you could absolutely draw this out on a piece of paper and make your own pegboard. But I had a feeling you might enjoy another way, which is to make factor trees. So this is the way that prime factors would be taught to you in a more traditional school. And I really enjoy them. I think they're a lot of fun. So let's take 18 again. And I'm going to draw a little branch, a couple of branches off of that 18. Okay. You guys remember that you can use your space bar on your keyboard to unmute yourself temporarily. So who can tell me one way to make 18?
9 times 2.
9 times 2.
9 times 2.
9 times 2.
Okay. So that's a great way to make 18. Which one of those is prime? Are either of them prime?
No.
Prime.
Two is prime. So I'm going to circle the 2. But 9 has more ways to be made besides 9 times 1. So how could we make 9?
3 times 3.
3 times 3. And is 3 prime?
Yes.
It is. So I'm going to circle those 3s. And that tells me that the prime, oh, for Pete's sake, Tracy, what are you doing? Give me a second. Oh, so much technology. Okay. Let me try that again. Prime factors of 18.
Mom, I can't see.
2 times 3 times 3. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mrs. Fortune,
Yes.
could we try and do this at our...
Absolutely, you can try to do it. I'll wait a minute if you want to write it down.
Mom, something happened.
I'll show you another way to do it. I'll do a couple like this, and then I'll show you another way. But if you show this to your parents, they will probably remember this from their schooling, because this is not a Montessori thing. This is just a normal thing.
Mom. Something happened. Like something happened.
Can we try and do this?
Absolutely. You want to do another one?
Oh, yes.
Wait, I'm not done.
Okay, I'll leave it up there.
I think she made it go away, right? What are you supposed to be doing?
I tried doing one by myself, but it didn't seem right because I did 15 and then 5, and then I wrote down 5 times.
Okay,
3.
well, why don't you give me a minute? We'll do 8. We'll do 15 next, okay?
They're both prime.
Yeah, you just leave it down there. You finish down there.
Yes, 15 is a quick.
Yeah, when both
Because
of your
we
numbers,
make 15 with 5 times 3, and they're both prime.
when it comes to 2 prime numbers, then you're done.
I'm gonna try 20.
There you go, Alina. That's it. 5 times 3 is all you get.
Can we create our own?
Yes, absolutely.
Make a prime factor.
Did everybody get 18 written down?
Yeah. Yep.
Then I can
Yes.
scroll down and we can do, Alina, you're doing 20?
Yeah.
Do 20. So how can we make 20?
10 times
5 times 4. 2.
Ooh, this is a good one because there's lots of ways to make 20. Whoop, not 2 times 5. That's not one of the ways.
2 times 10.
Okay,
5 times 4.
so everybody hold on a second and follow me.
2 times 10.
We're making 20 with 2 times 10. 2 is prime, but 10 is not. I can make 10 with 2
5.
times 5. Okay, so let's see what we got. And then Miles, we're going to do 20 again your way.
Okay.
Okay, so the first way, we got 2 times 2 times 5. This is a great example. Now I'm going to make 20 Miles' way. 4 times 5. Are either of those prime?
Is
5 is 5.
5 is prime, so I'm going to circle that one. But 4 can be made with
2
2
times
2.
2
Well,
times
2 times
2.
2.
Ooh, guess what?
Or 4
Same
times
thing. 2 times 2 is 5. So it doesn't actually matter which way you start. You can start anywhere. And you will always come down to the same prime factor. Okay,
What about 16?
I'm going to give you a minute to do these, and then I want everybody to do another one with me that's going to be a little harder. So let me know when you're ready to move on.
It's fun. It's
I
really
know, it's the best. This is one of my favorite math things ever. Okay, let's try a slightly harder one. Oh, I'll go back.
Did it.
Got it? Okay.
okay. I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna move down. Now we're going to do 28. Okay, so stay with me on 28. How could we make 28?
Wait, you can make
2 times 16. Oh, let's
4
see.
times 4 times 4? Wait, how many 4s?
No,
14.
I think it's 4 times
14.
16 times 2.
2 times 14.
2 times 14.
4 times
Thank
3.
you. Okay, we're gonna start with, there's lots of ways. I heard 14 times 2, that was good. But we're gonna start with 4 times 7. Are either of these numbers prime?
7.
Yes.
7 is.
Ah, 7 is a prime number.
Prime.
Think about it. Can you make 7 any other way besides 1 times 7?
No.
No.
So 7 is prime. Okay. And then with 4, we've got 2 times 2. So the, oh, why can't I make a P? Prime factors of 28 are
Hi.
2 times 2 times 7.
Hi,
And if we multiply it back,
So all they have, so you're using the prime factors that are on the list?
yeah.
Imogen, hi.
Now, okay, Adam, is Dave doing a class right now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, can I have you go on mute, please? Thanks. So just multiply it back to check your work. 7 times 2 is 14, times 2 is 28. Okay, now, some of you have not yet done table C, or maybe not even tables A and B. Can you guys raise your hands if you have not yet done table A and B? Okay, Nora. Svea, have you done tables A and B? Okay. I think all the 3rd graders have. Sam has. Alina, you have not yet done tables A and B?
No, but I remember Owen has because I was sitting at his table while he was doing
Yes,
it.
and Miles needs to do it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post tables A and B. For you guys that haven't yet done it, I want you to do it. If you've already done it and you want to do another one, you may. Okay.
Yeah.
But I definitely want Alina, Svea, Nora, and Miles to do a table A and B. You're just going to fill it in at home. When that's done, I want you to let me know, and then I will make a meeting with you to do table C together.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. So I will make sure those go up today so you can get those done. All right. This was a lot of fun. Do you want me to show you one more way that's not a tree?
No. I mean, yes.
Yes.
All right, let me get rid of all this. Lasso thing is weird.
How can you do that?
Hard to use. Well, I'm not using it very well. It takes a lot of practice.
That's
Okay.
cool how you do that.
All right.
And easy.
And
My pen. Okay. So this way, let's start with 24. I'm going to make an equation going out like this. And I just want to list the ways that I can make 24. So what's one way?
12.
6 times 4.
Okay.
12 times 2. 12 times 2.
8 times 3.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
4 times 6. 4
Yeah,
times
but I
6.
think I won't write that because I've already got 6 times 4. Okay. So
2 times 12.
let's look at 6. What are the factors of 6?
3, 2, and 6. I think.
3, 2, and 6.
Okay, give me just a second. I'm looking at something here.
3, 2, and 1. 3, 2, 1, and 6.
Okay. So we can make 6 with a 2 and a 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how would we make 4?
2
2
and 2.
and 2. So we have 2, 3, 2, 2. Okay. Now let's look at 12. Let's come down here to this 12. How would we make 12?
We would make it out of. We can make it
2
out of
times 10.
3. 2s and 3s.
2s and 3s.
2s and 3s.
Uh-huh.
2s, 3s, and
10.
I
Twos
love
and
how you're thinking. I love how you're thinking.
4s.
Okay, let's break down the 12 the same way we would have in the factor trees. So we would end up with a 2
And a 10.
and a 2 and a 3, don't you think? To make
Yeah.
12?
Also
3
a
times 2
4.
is 6 times 2 is 12. And then we don't have to break down this 2 because it's already a prime factor. So once again, we have 2 and 2 and 3 and 2. Three
Wait,
twos and
I think they're all going to be the same.
I think so too. Let's look at 8. How would you break down 8 into its prime
We
factor?
could break it into 2 times 4. 2 times 4.
Which would be 2, 2, and 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have a 3, which is already prime. So once again, we got 3 2s and a 3. So this is just another way to look at it.
Complete different order.
The trees are more fun, but this is another way you can do it. So then you can say,
Complete.
oh, something is wrong with me that I cannot draw a P to save my life. It's like my brain just will not. Let me try one real hard. Okay, P.
It's
We
in
say-
complete different order.
2,
But
2, and 3. And if we multiply that back, we get 3 times 2 is
6.
times 2,
6. 12.
12 times 2. Give us 24.
4.
Yeah. So that's just another sort of way to lay it out, but I think the trees are more fun. You're going to have
They're
a lot
in-
more fun doing the
They're
trees.
in complete different order. It's 2, 3, 2, 2, 2,
Yep.
2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3.
Yeah, no matter how you break it
Different order.
down, it's going to end up with those same. And the way that we like, the way we like to write prime factors is we like to write them in order.
Can you do
Should we do another one like that? Or do you want to go
Yeah.
back to the trees?
Trees.
trees?
Everybody loves the factor tree. Okay.
How would you do 100?
Yeah, let's do 100.
How do you do? Wait.
How do you do 140?
Okay, let's do 100 first.
You can make 10 out. You can do 10 out in 10 times 10.
Yep.
Only 10.
Okay, and then our 10 is not prime, right?
No.
Okay, so we'll want to break down our 10 into
5.
5.
5
And those are time
2.
prime numbers.
and 5 times 2, and those are all prime.
Yeah.
All fine. Is actually pretty quick. Oh, there we go again.
It's an A. It's an A.
Seriously, you guys,
Please.
this is what it's like to have a 47-year-old brain instead of an 8 or 9-year-old brain. Okay. We have 100 equals 5 times 5 times 2
Times 2 times 2.
Or I should have said 2 times 2 times 5 times 5. And if you multiply that back, 5 times 5,
Is
25.
25 times 2,
50 times 2 equals 100.
There you go. Is this fun or what?
Uh-huh.
It's really fun.
Well,
Let's
when we
do
go to
another
school,
one.
140.
Let's go below 100. We can still do some really challenging ones, but they don't.
90.
like 96.
90.
96 is a great one. Okay, how do you want to make 96?
2
Oh. I literally.
Times 6 times 6. What?
6
Times 9.
No, 6 times 9 is not going to give you 96.
6,
Okay,
53.
no.
Oh,
No,
90.
Try dividing it by 3. Let's try that. Braden, do you have it?
12.
Go ahead.
12.
48 times 2.
48 times 2. I think you're
Yeah,
right.
48 times 2.
I forgot. I knew it was in the
Okay.
40s.
No, that was a hard one, you guys. I was sitting here thinking about it myself. Okay, so 48 times 2, is either of those prime?
The 2 is
Two.
a prime.
2 is prime. Okay, so how do we want to break down that 48?
24.
Mrs. Burden. Mrs. Burden.
24 times 2, and the 2 is prime.
Both.
Okay, now we need to break down that 24.
Wow.
12
12
times 2.
2, that's gives us another 2. And then we need to break down that 12.
6.
6 times 2. And we need to break down that 6.
3.
3
Sorry.
times 2. And finally, we're there. Okay, so let's see. Can I dog?
What do you have?
Cooking.
Adam, can you go on mute?
Cookie. My favorite.
Saying
Prime
cooking.
factors of, no, whoops, it wasn't 48. Sorry. I got distracted by Mrs. Burdick there for a second. Okay, prime factors of 96 were 2 times 2 times 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2. Another one, right? 5 2s?
Yeah.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 2s and a 3. So if we multiply that back,
It makes
3
96.
times 2 is 6.
Uh-huh.
6 times 2 is 12. 12 times 2 was 24.
24.
24 times 2
28
was 48.
28
48 times 2,
is 96.
96. We got it. Okay, I think that's a great stopping place. Your parents should be able to help you with this because this will be something they recognize from their school.
It's
And-
10:08.
You can have all kinds of fun with factors.
It's actually 10:09.
And I will go load up multiple sheets A and B for you, okay?
Yay.
Okay, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you at Read Aloud.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.